Alright, here we are underneath the hood of this 2020 Ford F-450 bucket truck. We have a 7.3 liter gasoline engine with a 10-speed automatic transmission. It is freshly serviced, new fluids. We have new oil filter, air filter, fuel filter. We have two fresh new batteries in it. Runs perfect. I'll shut this and show you a little bit more around the vehicle. So here we'll do a little walk around. Maybe you can get a close-up on the tires there, Clint. Nice clean interior, only 37,000 miles on this truck. Has a lot of nice creature comforts that you typically don't see too frequently in a bucket truck. We have the fiberglass utility body. This is self-locking. If all these cabinets are closed, that latch there, this will push in. You'll put a lock right through there. We have all stainless steel hardware on it, rust free. Again, all stainless steel. You have adjustable shelves in there. Once you have the generator running, it provides 110 and 220 voltage. You have an air compressor here. You just flip that up. There's multiple quick connects all around the vehicle, similar to this one. You can drain the tank right here. Just goes out a hose onto the bottom. Okay, nice heavy duty shelving units that are all adjustable. There's two of them, another one right there. We have a couple of shelves right here if you want to put something in there. We have a couple of tubes up here. If you want to put something in there, digging bars, tree trimming equipment, something like that, you can put that in there. We have a drop down cabinet here. Nice sometimes to put lights up in here. Guys will put carpet, wood grain, wood there, make a little area out of that for themselves. Yeah, 4 drawers there, and again more shelves. That is our control unit. This cabinet is ventilated, so you can put aerosols and torches and so forth in this cabinet, and you are staying legal. I'll leave that open. Again, the aluminum option on this one, where you got the aluminum extension here, aluminum bed, the fiber body, and they also opted to have the aluminum cabinets. We have a ladder rack right here for a 2-piece extension ladder up here, and then you can put a smaller A-frame type ladder in there if you want, or digging bars again, shovels. We have lights here, and there are some more lights just like that one under the bottom of the vehicle for curb lights. Got a nice heavy duty pintle hook, cone holder. Again, you can lock that, which will lock all 3 of these doors along the side. Just engages right in here if they're all closed. Otherwise, you can lock them individually with the key if you prefer. Again, another ventilated cabinet. Drop down. If you want, you can take these off real quick. Drop the door all the way down. A little bit easier sometimes to reach in the back. And here we have a pure sine inverter, which is real nice. We have a lot of controls for our bucket system, but there's a switch on the upfitter panel there. If you turn this on, it would be a pure sine outlet, and you can put a computer on that, whatever you want, without the risk of burning it up. Of course, we have our generator. Provides all the power for the air compressor, for outlets that we have around the vehicle too, 110 and 220. Easy to work on. Pull the pin, pull this, the generator slides right out. Off comes the cover. It's our Altec AT200. This pump is what you need to supply all the power. So if you are running this generator, and you do have to operate the boom, you can lock your door all up, your cab. Feel secure that nobody's going to jump in there and take off in your vehicle while you're up in the air. As a matter of fact, when you are operating this, in order to make it operate, you have to have the key out of the ignition. So to operate the Altec, we have to do just a couple of things. First, we want to apply the parking brake, and this is called our master. We just want to flip that up. Now the boom is ready to operate. So we turn the two switches on inside the cab. Now we're at our master control right here. This is inside the right rear cabinet. This would be to start and stop our generator. This would be for either lower controls or upper controls. And then what we do, we have a dead man or master push to operate, it says. We can raise, lower, clockwise, counterclockwise, extend, retract, and we can put the bucket in any position we want. And as the bucket is going up and down, the arc is being traversed through the movement there. That bucket will hold whatever position you put it in. Hope you got that. All right, so let's start the generator up. By the way, there is no auxiliary fuel tank. The generator does pull fuel out of the main gas tank. So it'll keep pulling till you get down to about 1/4 or 3/8 of a tank. It won't leave you stranded anywhere, but you never have to worry about an auxiliary gas tank that has to be filled up. So first thing we'll do, we're in lower controls. I'm going to press the master and raise the bucket. Now we can stow and unstow the bucket right here. You can travel with it down the road in any position you want, but I'll put it back into the straight position there, and we'll extend. You can do two functions at one time. It slows down a little bit because you're operating a couple of cylinders with just the one pump. And if you watch that bucket, it will stay level automatically all through the arc. It will go straight up. All right, let's take this 2020 F-450 for a little road test here and show you how things work on it. We have air conditioning. We have, I'll sit in here and show you a couple of features of it. We have tilt and telescoping wheel. We have cruise control. We have a digital dash there that we can move around and see all kinds of different functions on. We have radio that'll hook up to your telephone, trailer brake controller. We have a safety bar light in the back, radio there. We have power locks here. We have power windows, power mirrors. We have all of the auxiliary controls here for our light bar, for our compartment lights, for our strobe lights, corner strobes for light bar. These are a couple of spares. We have different drive modes for wet weather, snow, ice, that sort of thing. That would be my seatbelt. I forgot to put that on. There we go. We have the 7.3 liter V8, what they call the Godzilla motor in here, 10-speed automatic transmission. And this vehicle has 37,086 miles on it at the moment. It has a nice fiberglass utility body on the back. That was a nice option with all the aluminum option on it too, which gave you auxiliary aluminum cabinets, aluminum bed, aluminum deck. Altec AT200. Altec is pretty much the top of the line, the Cadillac of booms.